Hi everybody, I'm Kim. Welcome to the Regretful Yarn Addict. Today is Sunday, June 23rd. So I'm not too far behind on getting this tag done. So it's Summer Fun 2024, hashtag Summer Fun 2024. And it's some questions that Rose from Rose Likes Crochet put together, and just so everybody can get to know everybody. And you are free to put your answers in the comment section down below. So, let's see. Number one, before I start, and you know I'm a little scatterbrained, especially lately, things are starting to settle down here. So, I still have stuff I have to get done. Oh, you can see Dorcas right there. But as you can see, at least my yarn is in here. I'm not organized at all yet. But videos will be coming back. So, yay. And this is going to be the first of some. I'm not going to say how many, I don't know. All right, so let's get into this summer tag, shall we? Because right now, today, I got my windows, blinds closed because I have a window over there and a window right here that you can't see. But my blinds are closed. But it's cloudy out. Warm, cloudy, and doesn't feel as hot as it's been because it's been hot. All right, now let's get into this. Number one, what are your favorite summer activities? I don't do summer activities any more than I do winter activities. I really like just being outside in the shade because the heat will literally make me sick to my stomach. And a few years ago, I thought I was having a heart attack. It's just the heat gave me a lot of the same symptoms. So I don't do a lot of summer outside activities unless I can be sitting down in the shade. My favorite summer activities, I guess, is just sitting outside in the shade because I love it. What is your favorite summer food? You guys, my favorite summer food is actually tuna macaroni salad. I know, it sounds dumb, but I like tuna macaroni salad in the summer because it's light, it's cold, and it's easy. My mom always made this when I was growing up too, and I didn't like it when I was growing up, but I love it now. And it's just cucumbers and onions mixed up with mayonnaise, milk, and a dash of sugar. And it's very thin mixture of mayonnaise and milk, more milk than mayonnaise. And I really like that. Those are my favorite summer foods. I also like hot dogs on the grill. Number three, do you celebrate any summer holidays? Not really. We don't camp. So when I was growing up, my dad was a big camping fan. And every major holiday in the summer, starting with Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day. Those are the big ones. And then just at least 1 or 2 weekends every summer, we would go camping at some state park in Michigan. And, Dad had his little $6 pass that you put in the window, so he didn't have to, he got, I don't know, discount or something, because, you had to have this pass or pay extra, I guess. I don't remember. And I'm sure it's a whole lot more now than it was, but we used to go camping all the time. And swim in the lakes, or maybe not swim, because I've never been a swimmer, but play in the lakes. Which could be why I really don't like camping now, and I refuse to swim in anything except swim or play, whatever, in anything except a pool. Because lakes have icky gucky things in them, and rocks, and hot sand that you have to walk on to get to the water, and then you always got out and you had sand in your butt. No. So, celebrate holidays, the answer is pretty much no. We might have a little cookout or something with just us, but not really. Number 4, what do you do for summer vacation? That's funny. Summer vacation. Remember when you were in school and summer vacation was it? And it was like, oh my God. And the first month it was like, oh my God, I'm just so excited. I don't have to go to school. I'm on summer vacation. I can stay up. I can sleep in. And then by 2 weeks before school started, you were like, oh my God, I'm so tired of being home. I want something to do, besides whatever mom said to do. But now, yeah, summer vacation there is no such thing. When I was growing up, we used to go on vacations in the summer a lot, because like I said, my dad was a big camping fan, and 1 or 2 weeks every summer we would do something. We went all over the country. I think we went out to Oregon when I was like 7, because my sister was just a few months old. And my grandpa went with us to go see my uncle. And I think that was probably a 2-week vacation. And we did a lot of stuff. I mean, we went to a lot of places you can't get to anymore because they've been closed down for people touring and whatnot. But yeah, now that I'm an old grown-up, summer vacation does not exist. Number 5, what is your favorite smell in summer? Cucumbers and coconut. And the smell of roasting hot dogs on a grill. Those are my favorite smells. Do you have any special weather in your area? Well, it's all special. Okay, when I first moved here and I'm in the St. Louis area, that first few summers, it would seem like we had tornado warnings at least every other week. And some of them would be kind of close. They'd be even closer to me now because I'm a little closer to the airport than I was. But the last few years, it's been like and I don't want to jinx it, but like there's some little bubble over the St. Louis area, because all the bad weather will be south of us or north of us, sometimes west. But I can't even remember the last time we had a really decent thunderstorm that was kind of exciting. But that's here. When I was when I was young, and I was living up in Michigan, there'd be some storms, but I don't remember more than one or two tornadoes near us. Although there was one time, and I was a young adult at the time. I think I may have even had my oldest son. And there was a storm, and my dad and I were standing out in his front yard, and it was getting really windy, and there was debris flying, and we were like, yeah, we probably shouldn't be outside in this. So we went inside the house, but then we went and stood in front of the window in the living room, because it was at the end of the house, and the window was huge. It was like an 8-foot, pane of glass, and it was probably a single pane. So we're standing there in front of the window while the debris is flying out in front of us. And, Dad and I looked at each other. It was kind of like, yeah, this probably isn't a good idea either. And by then it was over. But I think that was, it was probably like an F0 tornado. It didn't quite touch the ground, but there was debris. There was definite debris. And, we were standing out in it like a couple of Midwestern rednecks, because that's pretty much what we were. Oh, and there was another time a friend of mine and I were going up to, I think West Branch area up in Michigan, and we're on I-75, and all of a sudden there's this, you guys, it looked like a wall of clouds, and it was rectangular. It was definitely a rectangle, and it was some kind of a cloud formation, and it just went across the highway. Have no idea what that was, but it was the wildest thing. She was driving and she pulled over, and we just watched it cross the highway, but we didn't see any damage on the way home, so it was like, don't know what it was. Okay, number 7. Where is your favorite place to cool off? Well, my favorite place to cool off is on a pool in a cruise ship. I'm just saying, that's my favorite place to cool off. But otherwise, it's, I've been known to turn a sprinkler on and sit in my lounge chair with a sprinkler going over me in the shade, if it's that hot. Number 8, do you go to concerts or outdoor events? I try not to in the summer. I don't think she's talking about outside concerts, because it's too hot. We're going to a baseball game, I think, next month. Brian got tickets for it. And it's like, okay, whatever. We'll go. But normally, no. Because, well, number one, I don't like crowds. It's not that I have a phobia about crowds or anything, or that, or that. It's just I don't like being in crowds. I don't like any of it. Do you play any summer sports? I don't play sports at all. Not a sports person. Does this look like somebody who plays sports? So no. What are your favorite summer fashion trends? Well, honey, if it's summertime and I'm at home, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt or a tank top, but only if I'm home. Because this down here, you don't want to see that. It's pretty gross. Even when I look at it, sometimes I'm like, bleh, bleh. So, Yeah. All right. So that was it. 15 minutes in. Because I just blah, 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 blah. So, tag, you're it. Especially if you're if you are from somewhere not in the Midwest. I would love to hear your answers to some of these questions, because everybody does everything different. So none of us are as unique as we think we are. None of us. Think, oh, I have an original thought. Yeah, don't. So, yeah, tag your it. I'll have the questions listed down below. I think I'm just going to go copy them from Rose's and just paste them in. It's easier that way, and I'm all about easy. So look for more videos from me coming up soon, mostly about this room, because I still have stuff I have to finish, and I might as well drag you along with me. Because if I have to suffer, you have to suffer. I just think it's fair that I share whatever. I was going to say share the misery. But, you know, I don't want to hear any jokes about Missouri and misery. Yeah, I was going to say Louis misery. So y'all have a good day, good morning, good evening, whatever, whenever, wherever it is when you're watching. And later, Gators. Peace out.